All right, Hayden, you've obviously been around for a long time now. What feels different about this camp for you?
I would say the competition, the depth. I mean, we got guys at every position, including mine, that it's like before might have felt like they could take a day off to heal an injury or something. Now it's like you got a dude behind you that's coming, and everyone, the older guys, the guys that have been starting for a while, myself included, like we're fighting for our positions. So I would say the depth and competition has been a lot better.
Yeah, for you, how are you feeling during camp so far?
I'm feeling great, 100%. Just little bumps and bruises throughout camp that you deal with, but as far as my body goes, I'm feeling great. Heaviest I've been, fastest I've been, so.
Yeah,
Coach said that, you guys could do filling in for what Lonnie did. It could be more of a committee thing. Just talk about the group, what to expect from a group of DNs.
I would say we're a group that loves to compete, and I think that we feel the pressure to apply pressure, and I think that that's something we take to heart, and every day we're together. I feel a hunger with everyone in the group, and I feel as if we're going to be able to provide a lot of speed off the edge, a lot of power, and I think we're going to get after it this year.
How do you see that hunger? Where does it show up? Where do you notice it?
Just in these long days, man. We're in the dog days of camp, and it doesn't feel like it. Not necessarily because my body feels good or something, but it's because all my brothers around me have such good energy, And I think that's something that me and Jeremy picked up a lot from older guys like Malcolm Lee and Sam Bird, Caleb Sampson, Jelani Arnold. Like all those guys that left, I could go on and on. They provided us with a lot of leadership, so it's carrying over.
What have you seen from Austin Bookman?
A lot of length, I like to call him the ostrich. He doesn't like that, but when he's running out there, he looked like a big bird, But he's a freak, man. I mean, he's going to be an amazing player for us. He's put in a lot of work this summer, gained some weight, and his progression has been amazing.
How have you just seen him, evolve, right? Because he got here in January, but how have you seen him improve from then until now?
Well, he put on some weight, put on some muscle, and I think that his confidence has gone up, and that's something that, working new moves on guys. Like, I think it's one thing to win a rep, but it's another thing to win a rep against a guy like Don Pooney and Bryce Cable do. So once you start doing that, your confidence starts to go up, and I think that's what he's doing.
A guy that came in that maybe was limited in the spring, Patrick Joyner. What have you seen from him this fall camp?
He's a veteran, man. Me and him, I had to make sure he was younger than me. we were talking, we're like, man, who's older? I got him by a couple months, but what I see from him, man, he's a smart guy. His football IQ is through the roof, and he's someone that I really like to talk about the game with and stuff. Good guy, and I think he's a good football player, and he's doing everything he needs to be prepared for this fall, and I think he will be.
You talked about, when you go up against the offensive line and success. Talk about, since you guys have gone to pads, the battle against the offensive line. What's that been like going against those guys?
And we prefer pads, man. That means you can really get after somebody, and it's a lot of grit down there. And the O-line, sometimes they get dirty, it gets us hyped up and stuff, and I'm just glad they're on our side. Like, it really elevates us, brings us to a new level when a guy like Armaje starts running his mouth. So it provides us with some motivation.
Did you mentioned the checking with you and Pat, who was older. Did you want to win that one? Did you want to be the old man?
I would say I was willing to live with whatever result I got, and I was a little surprised I was the older one, but man, like it was just a little funny thing, these, like, Tony Terry's got 2004 tatted right here. Wow. And I'm sitting there like, man, I'm a 90s baby. I mean, October, but still, like.
October, that's fantastic. So that's it, though, right? I mean, it's like a badge of honor. Like, I've been around.
Yeah, there's a quote from, I think it was Cowboy Carone in UFC. I'm a big fan, and he said, "Fear the old man in a sport where men die young," or something like that.
Yeah,
that's how I wear it.
So you got him by 2 months. How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay.
24 October
24
1st.
coming up. Wow.
Yes, sir.
You are old,
yes,
man.
sir.